Hey, can we sit with you? When I was 14, I went to a sleepaway camp in small town Ontario. And on the second to last day, it was beach day. Beach day was the day to end all days. We got to leave the physical grounds of the camp, go with just our friends, and just hang out. Water, sand, sun. Oh, it was perfect. I'd spent the week making these new friends, and I wanted so desperately to fit in with them.
Don't we all?
I just wanted to blend in. I wanted to be just like everybody else. And we get to the beach. We're walking on the boardwalk. We get to the sand. I take off my shirt. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just took off my shirt. That's terrifying. But I'm feeling confident for some reason. I think these friends that I've just made, I think they like me. And so walking, all of a sudden from on high, I feel something hit my head. Then it rolls down the side of my cheek, hits my shoulder, and rolls down my chest. And as I look down to see what it is, guys, I realize that a bird has pooped on my face. And the faces of my friends all around me, I watch them turn from like pretty chill to just like sheer horror. There is no coming back from a bird pooping on your head as a teenager. I wanted to fit in, but I just didn't. I became the guy who had a bird poop on his face.
Yikes. Okay. Me. When I was in middle school, Modrobes were all the freaking rage. So what were Modrobes, you may ask? They were the most comfortable pants known to humankind. Essentially, they were different colored scrubs. Super, super comfy. Most people I knew, they had your typical colors. They had black, they had navy, etc. But me? What color did I choose? Orange. Simply because orange rocks. Did anyone else I know wear orange Modrobes? Heck no. Did this girl? Heck yes. You see, when I was 12, I chose to wear a lot of orange pants, cue the orange Modrobes, complete with an orange t-shirt, and then complete with an orange sweatshirt. I was even referred to as the human pylon.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
No, it was great. That might seem small, and even up until recently, I never thought much of it aside from when someone would say a random joke. But looking at it in hindsight, at that age, I began making conscious decisions on a regular basis to not conform, to literally stand out. Small, seemingly insignificant decisions then paved the way to, and it even cemented, larger, more significant decisions later. When I was 12, I started to learn that I did not need to conform. I could freaking rock the orange Modrobes, and it set me on a trajectory that kept reinforcing this idea that I did not need to conform to others' expectations. When it came to dating, guys, I didn't date someone that I couldn't see myself marrying, and that meant that I actually didn't start dating until I was 21, and I started dating this guy. And it made me stand out huge. But it led me here to this awesome marriage. When it came to my career, I chose a job that I loved, doing something that brought me crazy joy, but that so many people, again, in my circle, they didn't understand. And I chose a career that was different than the norm. It was outside of the box, but it led me here. So what I want to say to you, forget about the box. Your dreams are not inside of that box. I wish we had so many Amazon boxes that we just got rid of this week and recycled. Your passion is not inside of that box, though. Your purpose is not inside of that box. But on the other side of the restricting walls of the box, hear me, there is adventure. And on that adventure, there are going to be challenges. Yeah, there are going to be setbacks, and there's even going to be pain at times. But there's also joy, there's fulfillment, there's beauty, and there's creativity.
From a really young age, we are taught to color inside the lines. But I ask the question, why? What help is that to us later on in life? Why do we teach kids to color inside of lines that someone else drew? Does that foster creativity, or does it really just create walls? We've all done it though. Kristen and I have done it. And every single time we have, it's led to boredom and monotony, the death of creativity and frustration, like trying to drive in a mud pit or like trying to walk through quicksand.
Not cool.
So the question that we have for you is this. Do you feel like you are stuck in the mud? Do you feel like you're spinning your wheels? Do you feel like you are trapped inside a box of someone else's making? Do you feel frustrated trying to color inside lines that someone else drew for you? Then stop. Choose to be just exactly who you are. Begin to make decisions not based on fulfilling other people's expectations for you, but based on who you were made to be. And as you do, others will take notice. Some people will be inspired to do the same in their own lives. Others, unfortunately, will turn their heads sideways at you. They might even say that you're doing it wrong. The reality is that nonconformity causes fear in the minds of people who live comfortably inside the box. And fear leads to building more walls, more boxes, more distrust, more conflict. But don't worry about them. Live in the joy of being the truest version of you, exactly who God made you to be. Because that is the version of you that this world needs. Beautifully unique, wild, and wonderful. So live unashamed and remember that regardless of where you find yourself on your journey, you belong here. Like what you see? Like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
Don't conform. Drive your food truck if you want to.
Let's go. Woo!